Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Hey, man, we're back on the channel, man, with another Just Thought Lounge today. I don't know where it went. It probably went on your code. We gonna know. see,
I feel like it's on my face.
Ain't nothing on your face. You finna be mad, y'all. This whole thing. Today, man, we got the strange and disturbing murder of Brooklyn Sims. You know about this case, see?
I don't. Do you?
Maybe. With that being said, before we get into it, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support, all you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
Liking it with a thumbs up.
hey, let's get it. Let's check this out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
Yeah.
On Friday, August 11th, 2023, multiple gunshots were reported inside of a Home Depot in Pensacola, Florida.
Everybody needs to get out. 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 Everybody needs to get out of the store. Everybody needs to get out of the store.
On the floor of aisle 52, responders found a young mother, already succumbed to her injuries. The gunman had fled, running out of the front entrance, while shocked witnesses to the killing looked on in horror.
What the freak?
So the shooting at Home Depot?
A young female that got shot by a male.
Adult female?
The response was swift, and pieces of the story began to come together quickly. But under the surface, amongst the chaos of the aftermath, the deceit behind this horrific crime was still taking place.
Huh?
Current address and all of that on here, okay? Oh, EMS, get EMS, somebody, EMS. Come here. Hey. All right, okay. All right, now, someone get somebody now. Hey.
Hi there, I'm Kevin, and welcome to Just Thought Lounge. Today's case is a strange one. At first glance, it appears to be straightforward, though nonetheless tragic. As the pieces of this puzzle come together, one twist not only shocked investigators, but it defied reason and revealed a truth more complicated than anyone expected. Let's take a look. It was a sunny afternoon in Pensacola, Florida, when the emergency calls began pouring in.
So the shooting at Home Depot? Okay, what's the person look like that's been shot?
Callers
I ain't gonna hold you. This is bold. Inside of the Home Depot?
Inside of the Home Depot. Where
That's bold.
It seems like it's a nice crowd of people.
That's bold.
Cameras.
Bold.
Yeah.
Like that's one of those situations this is what we call a crash out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get caught.
Shooting at Home Depot? Okay, what's the person look like that's been shot?
Callers reported a shooter inside of a Home Depot. The incident had been brief. Shots were fired and a young woman was collapsed on the floor. Multiple witnesses watched as the shooter ran from the store.
Wow.
What's going on? Can you give me any information?
Somebody got shot. A young female that got shot by a male.
Adult female? Okay, how many people did you see were hurt?
Just one. I don't understand what happened, but he just walked up and started firing for no reason.
What?
Deputies from the Escambia County Sheriff's Office responded within minutes to the location on North Davis Highway. Deputy Sam Shelley was amongst the first on scene.
17497. Multiple people outside confirming shooting down by the garden center.
That's more traffic for a unit.
The shooter's gone. The shooter ran out. What was he wearing?
I couldn't see it. Real light faded blue shirt with two white stripes.
Light faded blue shirt, stripes down the side. White male ran back toward Davis Highway. Go ahead. Is there any victims I need?
There's a victim down on aisle 52 right here.
52.
Yeah, but he seemed like he on it. But did he know it?
He ran out. She's gone.
174, confirm signal 7.
There's multiple shells.
Yep, we're just. Yeah, because we got casings. Don't kick them, please. We're okay. At that point, we're good.
That's deceased.
Yeah.
Hey, let's clear on out here.
Yeah.
Wow.
18-year-old Brooklyn Sims had already passed on by the time first responders arrived. Brooklyn worked for a company contracted by Home Depot to conduct inventory. She was performing product counts on.
She worked there. Yeah.
No, she didn't work.
Well, they worked there, but
what time is it?
August 11th.
I don't know what. Like,
not work there, but you know.
Yeah. So, like, the ones who do the inventory count and all
yeah.
Aisle 52, when the shooter appeared to have targeted her specifically. Responders found 2 other employees who had been working near to Brooklyn also sustained injuries from the shooting. In the aisle, products from the shelves had been knocked to the floor. Scattered amongst these items were 9mm shell casings, 6 in total, and 3 projectiles. It was unclear at that time how many shots had been fired. The autopsy would later reveal that Brooklyn had been struck at least 7 times. There were 29 gunshot wounds recorded, including entry, exit, and graze wounds. These were sustained on her head, shoulders, torso, and back, some of which showed evidence of firing at close range. The entire incident had been over in a matter of seconds.
I heard it in there. I didn't hear Home Depot.
Oh, I heard Home Depot.
Fuck. Probably just missed them.
Or still in the parking lot running.
They run out, yeah.
Just outside the front store entrance, deputies spoke with coworkers and other witnesses, seeking a description of the shooter to disseminate as quickly as possible.
He did. You have to stay out right now. You have to stay out right now. Okay.
Brooklyn's supervisor, Sheila, cried out to officers for information, then paced around the entrance before wandering off into the parking lot.
I wonder, because a lot of times with people who do like the inventory count, a lot of the times they don't live nearby. So say for instance, I've seen them where they'll drive like an hour or so away to go do the inventory count. Mm-hmm. So I wonder, is this even like somewhere in the vicinity? Like, why was somewhere? The reason why I'm asking is because is someone possibly traveled to come do this?
Could have.
That's even more.
Yeah.
And the wounds, like 100% kill wounds. Deliberately, that many times.
And the fact that you didn't care, she had people in close proximity to her also working. Customers in the store. Like,
I wonder was there any words exchanged? I'm sure.
You got her. Okay. All right. What happened?
Okay.
What you got?
That's my truck right there. I was
Okay.
in my truck. I just loaded up. I started the truck. I saw the guy run around the corner. He had on a blue jacket, black male,
What's
25 to 30, 6'1", slim build. He had a Glock 19 in this hand running. When I saw the Glock, I'm like, oh shit. I started out across the park.
So black male around in his 20s, 6'1", Glock
Mostly
19.
blue with white stripes on the sweat jacket, workout jacket, zip up the front workout jacket. I knew I should have hit the car.
It's none of this is your fault. None of this is
Should
your
have
fault.
hit the car. Does anybody want to go and look at the
Should've hit
exact
the car.
where he ran in case he
We got,
threw the gun?
yeah, we got a million people. We got dogs coming. We got the whole thing.
Only minutes after the shooting was reported, the Pensacola Police Department notified the sheriff's office that they had found a firearm on the side of the roadway on Davis Highway, just north of the Home Depot. It was a Glock 19. A single round of ammunition was nearby. Scratches on the handgun suggested it had been thrown from a vehicle, landing close to the sidewalk. Testing would later confirm a match from the firearm to the bullets that killed Brooklyn Sims.
Yeah.
At the Home Depot, the store was cleared of shoppers, and witnesses gathered in the parking lot. More than one of the inventory personnel was in close proximity to the exchange between Brooklyn and her shooter when the murder occurred.
I'm on aisle 1. They're like on this way behind me. I heard a voice that I don't recognize. I thought he was cussing, but I heard him looking down at her because she's bending down counting. He said, "You think I'm playing with you?" or something like that. Like he made comments, "You think I'm playing with you? Or you think I'm talking to you?" He made that type of comment. I loaded and he just started shooting. That's it.
What?
He kind of just walked up and it sounded like he said one word.
This is Illinois. Can you send that photo picture to Did you see him shoot?
Within 10 seconds altogether, all that happened.
Okay.
I didn't hear her say a word before she had turned around and he had just started shooting.
Okay. So not much for conversation. Maybe he just said a couple words.
He said a couple words or one sentence, and then she didn't say anything at all.
There was one witness on scene in a unique position to provide insight to the investigation: Brooklyn's distraught supervisor, Sheila Agee. Sheila was very close with Brooklyn. Indeed, she considered her to be a daughter. Brooklyn was the sometimes girlfriend of Sheila's son, 20-year-old Keith Agee. The two shared.
That's that motherfucker. That's the same motherfucker that we saw running. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Close with Brooklyn. Indeed, she considered her to be a daughter. Brooklyn was the sometimes girlfriend of Sheila's son, 20-year-old Keith Agee. The two shared a 15-month-old daughter.
Can you confirm her name for me?
Yes.
Okay, one at a time. Come over here.
I call you later. I was just saying she probably ain't gonna be able to talk right now. My name is Blair.
Okay, what is the victim's name? Her name is oh, okay. I thought that was your name. Brooklyn.
I'm sorry.
Taylor.
Yeah, that's Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Taylor.
My name is Sheila. I'm sorry.
Did you hear or see anything?
No, I was in.
Okay, and so you.
I heard gunshots, and I just.
Okay. And how far away were you from this? You must have been close because you heard him.
Yeah.
And you heard him say, "You think I'm playing with you?" And then next thing you know, like 7 gunshots.
I just heard the call.
Do you know her well at all to know if she has?
I know her.
Does she have a baby daddy?
Yeah, my son is her baby daddy.
Your son is her child. Have they been having issues?
No.
Okay, what's your son's name?
Keith.
Are they broken up?
Oh, they hadn't been together in years.
But they have children together.
One baby. They hadn't been together since the baby was born.
And they don't have any issues? Blackmail your son? No? Okay.
The deputy escorted Sheila.
Did she say it's your son blackmail? She says no.
And they don't have any issues? Blackmail your son? No? Okay.
The deputy escorted Sheila and the other key witnesses out of the direct sunlight to the shade, where they could formally record their statements.
Your DL and all that, whatever. I need your name, social, date of birth.
That is when Sheila appeared to pass out.
EMS, somebody, EMS. Come here. Hey. All right. Okay. All right. Now, someone get somebody now. Hey. Breathe. It's okay. We're getting EMS, honey. Okay. Just relax. They're coming. All right.
Sheila was treated by EMS and eventually taken away by ambulance. As such, she offered no further statements to law enforcement at the scene. Investigators would speak with her later, extensively.
Her son has a child.
Where do you get your son?
I know, it's a lot.
Yeah.
He's
Investigators would not require the help of Sheila Agee to identify the killer. The supervisor's son, father to Brooklyn's daughter, placed a call to emergency services only minutes later to turn himself in.
I'm trying to turn myself in.
Okay, where are you at?
Pensacola, Alabama.
Pensacola, Alabama?
Yes, ma'am. I don't know what street I'm on.
What are you trying to turn yourself in for?
Ma'am?
What are you trying to turn yourself in for?
I made a mistake. I don't know.
No, you're fine. Just calm down. We'll get someone to help you.
Man, look, I threw my gun. I don't have a gun, but I just want them to shoot me. I can't.
Okay, you're fine. Are you at a business right now?
Can't be trying to tell me in front of the IMAX. That's what
you're at the movie theater?
That's what it is.
Okay, are you in the parking lot of the movie theater?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm in the parking lot by myself, and no cars around me. They'll see me if they pull over here.
Okay.
Officer.
He said he's in Pensacola.
There's no
Well, I'm about to say I know Pensacola.
Officers found Keith Agee alone in his silver Nissan Sentra in the center of the AMC movie theater parking lot. He had removed his shirt to show officers that he was no longer armed. After running from the Home Depot, Keith had fled down the roadway, parked in the lot, and then wandered the nearby woods, walking through a creek, before deciding to turn himself in.
What body of water did you go through? Was it that way or was it that way? It was that way? Okay. And that's close to where the car's at?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Gonna walk over here. I'll have a seat in the back side of my car. Go ahead and move all that stuff out of the way. But or just throw it right back there and we'll put it in my trunk. You good? Okay, all right.
With Keith Agee in custody and his admission on the 911 call to making a mistake, investigators had the answer to their most pressing question.
I don't know. I just said, how is that making a mistake?
It's not.
You don't shoot someone 7 times and shoot that many times
in the range. In that range,
that's not a mistake.
Now a gun go off, pow, out playing around. That's still, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, but that, yeah.
Who had fired the gun that brutally killed 18-year-old Brooklyn Sims? What they could not have anticipated at that point were the layers of deceit that would be uncovered as Keith began to tell his story. He was taken to the Escambia Sheriff's Office, where he was read his Miranda rights and began crying. Investigator Martinez and Officer Little eventually convinced Keith to speak openly about his relationship with Brooklyn, his mother, and what drove him to murder.
What we can try to do is,
don't understand. Well, help us. We want to understand, but before that,
how about we start with just your name? I don't even know who I'm talking to. How can I understand if I don't even know who you are? Right? I told you who I am.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. It does too, because I don't want to be talking to no stranger.
Nobody cares about me. Nobody gives a fuck.
How can nobody give a fuck? We don't even know who your family is to be able to tell anybody.
They don't care.
Keith told investigators that he and Brooklyn had an on-again, off-again romantic relationship. They had never lived together, but shared a baby daughter, Casey. He acknowledged that his temper had caused problems between them in the past. Their arguments would escalate until he broke objects: her cell phone, a window, a piece of furniture. Brooklyn had a restraining order against Keith for this reason, but had nonetheless spent time with him recently. In fact, the two had spent the previous weekend together, playing at being a family, Keith said. They were on good terms. That is, until that morning, when he received a phone call from the Greater Mobile Urgent Care, notifying him that he had contracted gonorrhea.
I just wanted to know if she gave
gonorrhea, bro.
Nigga, gonorrhea. Take a pill and go and get the or is it a shot? Whatever, nigga, it can go away.
So you telling me you got mad and that's why you be
of
for
gonorrhea,
real.
see.
Be for real, bro.
Some that he can take a little medication and get rid of. Yes. Are you sure you got it from her? Or did you possibly get
Cause
it
you talking about on again, off again, so you ain't messing around with other people? I'm confused.
Doesn't make sense to me. How about you?
Nothing ever makes sense to me.
The STD, which I knew she did. Just wanted her to tell me. Just tell me so I can keep it in, so I can calm down.
Boy.
You want me to tell you how you know for a fact he got anger issues beyond? She's dead. You still, because you still pissed off. That's weird, bro. Cause I just wish you could. Did you see the fist?
Keep it in, so I can calm down.
Because I'm putting the pieces together. You didn't have one going in, did you?
No, sir.
Didn't the mama say they were done? They've been done for years.
That's what she said.
Which is a lie. You know when you come on now. You know.
Instead of verifying the incubation time of his STD to verify whether he was likely to have contracted it from Brooklyn or another partner, Keith determined that he knew she had given him the disease, and he was angry. Brooklyn was staying at a hotel while her contracting company performed inventory work in Pensacola. Keith began calling to track her down.
I thought everything was going good. She came over to my house. Came over to my house, me and her and Casey. Had just chilled in bed all weekend, laid there, played Casey, having fun. And I drop off Monday, text her, she don't text me. Yeah, she calls me Monday morning. I missed the call, go to call her back. She's like, I'll call you on my way. Get to the hotel for work. I said, okay. I don't care if she texts me or not. If Brooklyn has somebody else, I don't care about that. I'm not mad about that. But she knew she gave me something. And she wouldn't talk to me or own up to it. At least don't block me when I ask you, like, hey, I'm being real with you. If you gave me something, just let me know. I asked her. She never replied. Then we blocked each other. No, I asked her. Then she denied it. But I was like, I guess, I don't know. I understand if she lied to me. I understand. She's got a job with my mom. Of course you won't want to tell nobody that you gave them STD. You feel like they mess up your name, your reputation, or you might mess up your job, and she picked it up for you.
It ain't gonna mess up your job. Your personal life don't mess up your job because you know how many people on the job got an STD? Like, what the fuck you talking about? It's so young and dumb,
Just
bro.
Dumb.
At 20 years old,
Dumb.
you think you know. Man, bro, you have absolutely no clue. At my age now, I still don't have Bro, you don't have all the answers in the world. No, you was going to go tell your mom, and man.
Keith explained that shortly after receiving the call from urgent care, he finished work at the Calvert Steel Mill in Alabama, drove home to pick up his handgun, and then got on the interstate to Florida. He made one stop in Loxley, where he contemplated what he was doing and whether he should continue. He did. Still dressed in his work attire with reflective stripes across his back and arms, he was captured on store surveillance. It appeared that he walked directly to Brooklyn's location on
How would you know exactly where she's working at? If she blocked you? You know?
Right. So
how do you know exact aisle she's on?
Right.
I didn't walk around the store looking for you.
You went straight to where she was at.
But she has you blocked.
Interesting, right? Where did you get that information from?
Who would know where everyone is? The supervisor.
Which so happens to be your mother.
Supervisor? She's your mother.
But yeah.
Then it says your son a black male. You said no. Oh, your son white?
Bill 52. Only seconds passed before he was caught running from the aisle, the shots already fired. He had confronted Brooklyn about the STD. She had brushed him off, he said. Turning briefly towards him, she stated, "Oh, not this again," and returned to her account. A coworker laughed. Keith fired.
That pissed him off.
He was already pissed off.
But no. That's
But
not.
that probably, yeah.
When Keith was arrested in the movie theater parking lot, he left behind the shirt that he had been wearing when he committed the murder, and his cell phone. After offering a confession to investigators, the 20-year-old was informed that his phone would be searched. He knew exactly what they would find on it. Wearing a sheriff's jacket provided to keep him warm, Keith called Officer Little back into the room. Then he offered one final admission. He had lied to them earlier. Detectives searching his phone were about to discover that he had been messaging his mother earlier that day, telling her that he was on his way to kill Brooklyn.
Your mama doing all that feigning bullshit.
That's why.
When she could have just separated, she knew your ass doing that. That's why she
can't calm you down. You can't calm your son down. You can't de-escalate the situation. You can't because you don't care.
But sitting out there, you knew.
Because I'm like, where did you?
You knew who the shooter was. You already knew who the victim was.
Yeah, you did. Because I'm like, where did you come from out of the parking lot? When you was running back up to the Home Depot door, doing all that, I need to get in.
I've been working here all day. Or you tried to move yourself off the ground.
I had text my mama beforehand.
You text your mama what?
I had text my mama beforehand.
Okay.
Your mama knew who the shooter was.
And when y'all got my phone, y'all got to open up everything. I was lying when I said, I was like, you know what I do? I was like, I'll shoot somebody in front of the police and get away. I was talking shit. All this shit's coming back to me at once. And
that was today you text her that?
Gotcha.
Can we see the text?
3 days after the murder, following the extraction of Keith Agee's phone data, deleted text messages with his mother revealed the extent of her involvement in the murder. Beginning at 10:37 a.m., exactly 2 minutes after Keith received the results of his STD test, he reached out to her. The exchange lasted 2 hours until 12:40, roughly 40 minutes before police would be called out to the Home Depot. At first, Keith sought confirmation from his mother that Brooklyn was with her in Florida, stating that he would shoot the mother of his child upon their return. "She ain't do nothing but cost me money and gave me a disease. I'm finna just shoot her," he wrote. Instead of talking her son down, Sheila agreed to tell him when they would be driving back to Alabama, stating, "I'll tell you when we get close, but if you don't come kill her, you are a MF bitch." Then
shut the front door.
She deserves.
And you want me to tell you all that anyway?
She deserves the same charge. Cause then
she didn't have not one tear coming out.
This is 100% first degree.
Yes, she was not crying for real. But anyway, it was a whole act. But yes, go ahead.
Bitch, wake up! Get your ass up off that damn floor. She deserves she deserves it. Honestly, she deserves it more. You might as well have pulled the trigger. Talking about if you don't.
You up?
This the mother of your granddaughter, bitch.
Talking about you look at her like a daughter. Man, Miss Girl, bye.
Then she suggested that he not wait until they were back in Alabama. He should just drive to the Home Depot and kill her right away. After all, if he shot at Brooklyn when she returned, it would likely be in front of their child. And there was a chance that Sheila herself might get hit. "Don't shoot at my MF car. I don't want to die," she wrote. Surveillance of the front entrance of the store captured Sheila during this period, watching the entrance, presumably for her son, as well as pacing, routinely pausing to type on her cell phone. "Hell, if you're getting off work now, I'll give you the address here and you can ride over here and do it. Send it to me. We just in Pensacola." I'm on the way. Send it. Just being real. I'm tired of her trying to fuck me over and then play like I'm overreacting or crazy. As the exchange continued, Sheila decided to offer some perspective. At about 11:45, she wrote, "You willing to give up your life and your baby daughter's life and hurt your family over a bitch?"
Huh? Girl,
you know
what?
what's so crazy? Damn, something just went in my head, went out. This is a crazy case. Like, you
Find it.
You telling me, I found it. You telling me you stood around this whole time for 2 hours looking at her, knowing she about to die.
Knowing your son on the way.
Man, I don't want to be around nobody who, man, you know how fucked up. At 18?
At 18.
She's 18.
With a child. You took y'all both.
How you think your son was gonna get away with that shit? Broad daylight.
That's how I know you slow. How you suggested, just come to the store and do it. With all these, just come to, like, you
Ain't
encouraging this behavior.
Ain't no robbery gone wrong, none of that. Just walk up.
Then y'all texting, just back up. Like, y'all are dumb.
And it ain't one shot. It's a ba, 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 ba.
You know what I'm saying?
He emptied it.
Man.
But don't worry, I'll make sure she know Brooklyn gave you something that you had to get a shot for.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you didn't.
Bitch, you ain't gonna know your grand. And I pray
that
Brooklyn parents get her, and she never knows this side. Cause
what you said.
Y'all don't deserve to have that whole side. Don't deserve to have no kind of relationship with that daughter. That little girl don't.
Nope.
Love her enough to give a fuck about what happened to her. She wasn't important enough, and you had to prove a point.
Huh?
Anyway, give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna give you the address. Over the following 40 minutes, they continued to discuss the shooting. Keith sought confirmation from his mother that she had not warned Brooklyn that he was coming. Sheila swore to him that she said nothing. I swear I ain't called no law or told her nothing.
And this is why I be like, sometimes we do gotta blame the parents.
Yes.
I know.
Here, yes.
People be mad when I be saying that sometimes, but hey, sometimes it's 100%. You gotta blame the parents.
Yes.
Like you
freaking
said,
weirdo.
Like you said earlier, you can't calm your son down. Hell no, because she amps him up. That's the reason why he constantly getting charges, because he probably, man, you don't get that bitch under control. You better beat that bitch. Man, somebody should have been beating your ass.
Like, this really just pissed me off.
She also asked him to delete the text messages from his phone.
Don't do nothing.
On the same day these messages came to light, investigators from Florida traveled to the Washington County Sheriff's Office in Alabama to speak with Sheila Agee. To produce a recording of the interview, they improvised by placing a body-worn camera on the table.
What was your involvement in what happened on Friday?
My involvement in what happened? My only involvement in what happened was Keith texted my phone and he said that he was gonna, his thing come back, I think Brooklyn gave him something, but he was gonna let it go, and that's fine.
Would it surprise you to find out that the text messages on Keith's phone weren't deleted between you and him that day?
Between me and him? I mean, no, it surprised me.
It wouldn't surprise you? Okay. Would it surprise you that I have 32 pages of y'all's text messages?
No, that wouldn't surprise me.
Okay. Do you want me to read some of those?
I think you can. I mean, you can. If you want to, sir.
She thinks she...
As the messages were read aloud, Sheila grew defensive. She told detectives that after her son sent the first message, she told Brooklyn about it, who then reached for her device. As a mother, Sheila claimed to be de-escalating the situation.
How?
But Brooklyn, she said, was responding and making things worse.
Hell, if you're getting off right now, I'll give you the address here, and you can ride over here.
It had to be Brooklyn. I would never.
And do it so
what you saying? Brooklyn had your phone, girl? They could see you on camera the entire. Shut up.
She don't think they. Her slow ass don't think they got that. Her slow ass.
I don't have to do it in front of Casey.
I would never do that. But I understand where your hands.
Why would Brooklyn send that message?
I don't know
to him?
what I don't know. I would never understand.
I would never.
Here's the problem.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye.
So what you've told us thus far is that, well, Brooklyn took your phone.
I didn't think she took it.
But then you're texting him. Now, conveniently, you're only sending the messages that make you look good.
No,
Hold on, let me finish. You're trying to talk him out of it, and then you want to come back with when there's the messages that he'll talk about shooting, and then also, oh, Brooklyn's got my phone again. So you guys are just handing the phone back and forth.
No, I'm sorry.
Well,
I know
that's what
that's
you're saying.
I know
That's what you're saying, because you're acknowledging the text message, and then when the one that comes up that's bad, no, that wouldn't be that was Brooklyn. So what you're saying is, because he's reading
You're
this
right.
to you.
You're right. You're right.
So what you're saying is, you and Brooklyn are standing there handing this phone back and forth.
Sir.
Bear in mind, we got video from Home Depot.
I'm saying no, that we're not sending that back and forth.
You never had a clue where y'all were at, other than you were in Pensacola. And even if you knew, you know how many Home Depots there are in Pensacola? I mean, he could have driven around all afternoon trying to find y'all and probably never gotten there.
I'm sorry.
But you shot the address right to them. Come on, come get her. After I've called you a bitch for not doing it, after I've told you.
I swear to God, I didn't do that part. Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
So again, we're back to, we switched the phone back and forth. So it's me texting, it's her texting, it's me texting, it's her texting, it's me texting, it's her texting. The flow doesn't, your story doesn't hold water because the flow doesn't make sense.
Hey, damn, this motherfucker dumbass motherfucker. You got me wrapped up in this shit.
You got yourself wrapped up in it.
That's why well, you just said Brooklyn. At first, you tried to go was Brooklyn was texting.
No, that's not what.
Well,
okay,
who said if you don't do it? You think Brooklyn would tell him if you don't kill me, you
and
a
she
bitch?
just goes like, what? You think she sent the address and just go stay in the store for him to like? Be for real, bro. Like it doesn't make sense.
How dumb do you think people are?
Sheila was confronted with the evidence of her involvement in the murder, suggesting the time and place, providing Keith with the address, encouraging him, failing to warn Brooklyn or law enforcement during the nearly 2 hours it took for her son to arrive, and finally, lying on scene to deputies. Sheila was left offering just one explanation. She did not believe that Keith would actually do it.
You don't come up here and kill this bitch.
No. I did not know he had a gun. Yo,
you still said kill. You still said kill. You said if you don't kill it, you a bitch.
Like what? Sheila, hang it up.
Whether a gun or not, anyway it goes.
It don't matter.
It was premeditation on both of y'all to conspire to commit murder. They probably ain't gonna hit y'all with a conspiracy charge, but it's 100% first degree murder from both of y'all sides. Y'all sit up there in range and playing everything together.
He told you he was going to shoot her up.
He said that all the time.
He said, if my mom will open the door, if she won't get up the car,
all the time.
I thought he was talking
don't
shit.
Shoot me.
I thought he was talking shit. He talks shit like that all the time. And then that's when I went to
Hey, guess what? He wasn't talking shit.
Sir, I did not know that. I did not know that.
I don't think I'd have taken a chance, but than me.
I understand that, sir.
Look up.
While Keith Agee was indicted for first-degree premeditated murder, his mother was also charged for the killing as a principal to the crime. Both were held without bond. As they awaited trial, family and friends of Brooklyn Sims tried to make sense of the devastating loss.
Walk in a room and not say anything and just light up the whole room. I'm gonna miss that about her. It's a reason people used to call her my twin. Like, it's not just because we look alike, we act alike too.
Brooklyn was a soft-spoken young lady. She had a smile that would light up a room. She's a daughter, she's a sister, she's a cousin, and most importantly, she's a mother.
Because the last time I talked to my sister, she just wanted to be a good mother, raise her daughter.
Brooklyn and Keith's young daughter was placed in the custody of Brooklyn's mother, Cornelia.
And that's who deserved.
Keith Agee stood trial in December of 2023. Of course, he could not deny that he killed his ex-girlfriend. He argued instead that he did so in an act of passion, not one of premeditation. If convicted for the first-degree murder...
Well, we had how many hours? That's premeditation. Because if I'm angry out of passion,
it's like
I had time enough to drive that anger off. You know how people when they pissed off, they go for a ride.
Yeah.
The road could calm you down. But you were saying what?
No, I was agreeing with you. Yeah.
After charge, he would receive an automatic sentence of life without parole. A second-degree conviction would give him a chance of release at some point in his life. Keith took the stand to tell jurors what he was thinking and feeling that day. Despite a mountain of evidence displaying his contemplation of the murder hours beforehand, he claimed that when he eventually set eyes on Brooklyn in aisle 52, his anger subsided. He became awash in calm. At that point, he could have walked away. That is, until she dismissed him. In that split second, he decided to act.
I was enraged until I arrived on aisle 52. When I got to aisle 52, seeing Brooklyn.
Everything that's coming out your mouth is a lie.
I don't know why it look like he want to bust out. Like he got this smirk on his face.
He has a smile on his face, and I'm thinking
and it's pissing me off.
And want me to tell you how it wasn't out of crime or passion. You and your mom talked about it for 4 hours.
For 2 hours. 2
hours. They communicated for 4.
Oh, maybe they did. For hours. Just say hours.
And honestly, to be completely honest, y'all probably had been talking about it way before this one situation. Because the way your mama act like she was fed up with her too. And I know your mama was fake as hell in her face.
Fake.
I know she was fake.
You already know.
Brought sort of a sense to me. Brought me back down to earth. You know, being hot the whole way there, driving mad, seeing her kind of brought me back down to earth. So I remember pointing out my finger. I never got close enough even to touch her. I said, "Hey, you gave me something." And she said, "Not this again," and turned around and proceeded to walk off from me.
How does that make you feel?
I've never been so mad in my life.
What happened next?
I pulled my firearm from my waistband and I proceeded to shoot Brooklyn.
Keith Agee was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison.
Thank you, because don't piss me off.
Come on, Mama Nick.
Though it had no bearing on the legal proceedings, after the verdict, State Attorney Bridget Myers-Jensen provided documents to the judge showing text messages between Sheila and Brooklyn from several days before the murder. Brooklyn had forwarded a picture from a doctor's appointment on August 5th. Her message confirmed that she did not have an STD. Only later would Keith acknowledge that he had been physically intimate with at least one other partner within 2 months of his test results.
Freak up, bro.
The state's case against Sheila Agee was not...
Yeah, watch. Look at this. This right here. She a little pissed off right there.
Like what?
That damn humping on her back. Fucking mouse.
Wow. That's... Man.
Somebody ought to deserve to smack the fire her ass.
The state's case against Sheila Agee was not quite as straightforward as that of her son. After all, it was Keith who made the decision to kill Brooklyn and made the drive to Pensacola with the intent to do so. Sheila's trial took place in November 2024. The jury deliberated for nearly 6 hours without reaching a verdict. A mistrial was declared.
Wow.
The reason given for the judge's decision was juror misconduct. One juror was accused of routinely playing a crossword puzzle during testimony. This same juror could not reach a consensus with the others, leading to heated debate and assertions by 2 jurors that they felt unsafe during deliberations.
Well, I didn't know that was a bad thing. I did not do it. I do that
Sally
when
Sue.
I concentrate. I have something and I'm listening.
You didn't give a fuck.
Sally Sue, girl.
You see the name Sally Sue
Sally
Smith?
Sue.
Triple
Sally
S.
Sue Smith. Man, tell me, I didn't think it. Girl, you're not here to play crossword puzzles. Man.
She didn't give a fuck. Why
Not at all.
I'm listening. You couldn't see the bench or the witness stand very well because it was dark. But I could hear it. I was listening, and that's just the way I do. I just do that. And I had no idea. And then when they told me that I wasn't supposed to do it, I stopped. And then today, when we went in the jury room, I had another crossword puzzle.
Bitch, they told you couldn't.
Because she don't care.
And her defense made sure they picked a dumbass broad like her.
Obvious to me right away that I was in the minority, like a minority of 1 against 11 people.
A second jury sat to hear the case against Sheila Agee in August 2025. The defense asked the jury to consider why Sheila would have wanted Keith to kill Brooklyn. The grandmother's motive was elusive. By almost all accounts, she thought of Brooklyn like a daughter. In addition, entangled with her conversation with Keith that fateful day were texts that warned him of the negative impact his actions would have on his young daughter. She warned him that his future would be in prison. Though if those...
Only one of those messages y'all have to show people. It's her saying, if you don't come kill her, you a bitch.
And then the fact that it was like, oh, when we get back into town, you could do it then. Well, no, just come to the store and do it because I ain't trying to die.
Like, and only thing she was trying to protect was the fact that she didn't want herself to be in harm's way. That's the reason why she left out.
Yes.
She didn't want to be in there when the shots rang off because, for one, folks would have been like, hey, that's your son. Because I'm sure other people knew that was her son. 2, another thing, you didn't want her daughter to find that. Man, come on, bro. Let's all take a deep breath. Is this not crazy?
Yeah.
Scattered sentiments formed a partial defense of her actions. Sheila still needed to explain everything else.
Ladies and gentlemen, she guided her son like a missile to its target.
The location.
Every text, everything she's doing is to stop this from happening.
No, she not.
Again,
you don't believe
she doesn't
your own damn
believe
self.
He's coming. He's the kind of guy that says these things, constantly puffs up things that he blisters, and that's him. We're here to say today that everything Sheila did was not with an intent for anything harmful to happen. And that's the key to this case.
Keith testified in his mother's defense.
Oh, Lord,
though he told the jury in his own trial that he made the decision to kill Brooklyn only in the final moment before he reached for his gun. He told the jury in Sheila's trial that there was nothing she could have done to stop him.
No, sir. I have my own mind, and once I have something set on my mind, I'm kind of stuck to it. So the only thing that, the way that they played out was the only way that they could have played out. She could have not stopped me. No physical words, form, any type of way she could have prevented this.
But she encouraged.
She did the best of her abilities. I feel that she did, as a mother, knowing me, try to determine to stop me.
I ain't no mother.
I have no further questions.
A bitch raised
Keith's cross-examination was brief and to the point.
That day of the homicide, when you came to Pensacola to kill Brooklyn, you didn't know where she was until your mother told you, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's correct?
This motherfucker keeps smiling, bro. He keeps smiling and laughing, and it's pissing me off.
She was until your mother told you, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's correct?
He has no remorse.
Yes, sir.
No.
Thank you. That's all I have.
When it came time for the 52-year-old to take the stand, Sheila began by explaining conversations that she held with Keith prior to that day, when she had succeeded in calming him down.
Brooklyn went to the doctor. And I mean, they don't show that, but she did.
Mm-hmm.
And it come back as a vaginal bacteria. She did not have gonorrhea. Even, I'm not going to lie on my baby. She did not have that. And I said to him, and he's like, oh, well, Mom, I'm so sorry. Tell her I'm sorry. And I was like, Keith, you tell her you're sorry. You know, you're the one. And he was like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm gonna grow up now. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna be a better person for Casey. And
Sheila's explanation of the
She only
2-hour
really what she
exchange
said.
leading up to Brooklyn's killing was confused. She attempted to walk the jury through each message, struggling to detail how her unconventional approach to dealing with her son was meant to dissuade him from committing murder.
How is Colin?
Hold on, Kevin. My bad. You say what you finna say.
No, I was just about to say, how telling him if he don't do something, he'll be is dissuading him from not doing it. If anything, that make people want. I'm gonna prove to you I ain't a bee. I'm like
the reason why she couldn't explain and her because she couldn't lie. She couldn't lie her way out of the explanation. Everything she was saying, she didn't believe it herself. Facts are the facts. What she typed her son is what she meant.
Yep.
Approach to dealing with her son was meant to dissuade him from committing murder. She may have appeared to be encouraging or supporting him, but she never intended for Brooklyn or anyone else to be harmed.
every time he would text me something, I would try to steer it away from Brooklyn, and I'd say, well, you're doing this to Casey. You're doing this to Casey, because I kept trying to keep Brooklyn's name out of it, you know. And then when I didn't feel that was working, that's when I kind of tried to steer it towards me.
And I'm sure you told him to delete those messages.
Yeah.
The jury deliberated for just under 3 hours before finding Sheila Agee guilty of first-degree principal premeditated murder. Her conviction, like her son's, carried a mandatory minimum sentence of life without parole, which the judge imposed immediately after the verdict was reached.
It wouldn't have took me 3 hours, Chad.
Cornelia Sims addressed the court during the sentencing phase. She told the judge of her loss. She also spoke of sadness for her granddaughter, who was growing into the spitting image of Brooklyn and had lost her mother, her father, and a grandmother in a single, completely avoidable tragedy. And that was the tragic case of Brooklyn Sims.
Wow. Wow. So senseless.
Now, did either of us hear about this case? Yeah, but we didn't know any details about the case. I don't speak for myself. I didn't know any details.
I didn't know full details about the case, and it didn't click to me until when they was in the parking lot at the Home Depot. It wasn't even when she passed out. It was when the officer was asking her about her son and all of that, and then it clicked. Something just it clicked in my head, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I heard about this, but didn't know full details."
Yeah. Honestly, I'm 100% glad both of them got life.
Oh, glad.
Normally they drop the ball, but this time, run.
Yes, they got it right.
Knock it out the park.
Thank you. Rest in peace to Brooklyn.
For sure. And condolences to her daughter.
Yeah,
her
entire family. It's her entire family. Wow. But yeah, they definitely got it right.
Damn, just imagine when that daughter does grow up and she does find out the truth, because she's gonna find out the truth one day.
Yeah.
And how detrimental it's gonna be the fact that my father and my grandmother plotted
to take my
and assassinated, because that's what it was. It was an assassination. My mom. You are the reason why. Y'all are the reason why I had no mother. Damn. I feel so, man. It's going to be hard on her. Because that's going to be her having to really live through it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And go through all those emotions, go through all, you can kind of guide her, you know what I'm saying, through life without her, you know what I'm saying, having to, but she's going to wander.
Yeah.
When she gets to a certain age, she's going to wander. And when do you, I know at some point you're you're too young to know those details. And then, honestly, know how many times you shot her?
Yeah.
Face, in the head, shoulders. She had no chance.
Nope.
And the fact that you told her, hey, we at this address. I know before he pulled up, you told him what aisle she was on.
Oh, yeah. For him to know and walk right to it.
Also, did you possibly meet him in the parking lot?
Right, because you was somewhere, because you had left the store at some point. And I'm like,
was
where
out
were
in the
you
parking
at?
lot.
What, you out in the parking lot in your car? You probably watched him pull up and everything. Like, girl.
Y'all spend most of it, man. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comments down below, man. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go with the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We out.
No time to kick it, got a stack to flip for my folks. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partner.